Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all Tousi troopers from all around the world. Welcome back to Tousi TV and your latest update from London Stan. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend was a little bit chaotic in London and in a number of other Western European cities in general. Islamo crybabies once again came out on the streets with the help of the Marxists and the left-wingers to take over our streets and cause trouble. A number of them have been arrested in London. They were so bad that even the Metropolitan Police, under the leadership of Sadiq Khan and Mark Rowley, said, yeah, we're gonna have to arrest you. You've been a very, very naughty boy. So, what we have is yesterday we did a long live stream when I was actually at one of these, one of the protests. I don't know if you could call it a protest. They were mourning the death of Yahya Sinwar in the middle of London. In case you missed it, I've basically created a collection of the top moments, the best moments of the protest to make it easier for you guys. We're going to go through it together because essentially what I decided to do, usually I just go there to report. I just film it and they come to me, they threaten me for no reason. This time I said, well, if they're going to threaten me anyway, so let's just actually talk to them. Let's ask them some very simple questions. Let's challenge them. And I also decided to have some fun with some of them. But it seems like fun doesn't go hand in hand with these people. They like misery and sadness and death and darkness. So let's talk about this. The first video we're going to show you was this gentleman who decided to... It was interesting because obviously the counter-protesters, there's a couple of them were there. Niak Gorbani, the Iranian who holds the sign Hamas are terrorists, he was there, and a number of others. There was this pro-Palestinian guy with a megaphone, loud, very loud, trying to drown out the sound of the coming from the counter-protesters, right? They were already intimidating them anyway, surrounding them. And he was basically giving them attention. He then decided to tell everybody else, stop giving them attention while standing there with his megaphone. So I decided to say, well, you're the one giving attention. What are you doing? And then I simply asked him about genocide as well, while we were at it. Let's watch.
Standing here, look at him. You're the one standing here giving attention. Well, you're the one, you're saying don't give him attention, but you're standing here giving him attention. Yeah, but you just said don't give him attention. Freedom.
Freedom, right?
Why?
Because there's a freedom fighter.
Terrorists. Hamas are terrorists. Do you support Hamas? But they don't want to debate. Can't answer one simple question, ladies and gentlemen.
First one, Tousi TV 1, the random beardy weirdy nil. Although I couldn't really tell at the end when I asked, do you support Hamas? Because he just walked away. His mouth sounded like he said yeah, but I can't confirm that. You could just rewind back, like yeah. I don't know if he said yes or not, but at best, he didn't really respond to my very simple question. So let's. By the way, there's a number of people speculating about Tommy Robinson. I'm in touch with Tommy and his team. He is currently on the plane. He should be arriving any moment in London, and obviously we are expecting a potential arrest of Tommy Robinson. I will be getting the update immediately for you guys as well. Breaking news at the moment we have that confirmation as well. We don't have that yet, so we'll keep you guys posted on what's going on with Tommy Robinson as he returns to the UK. The second clip that we have for you guys is there was an idiot with a very weird earring. This man, a ginger man with a beard with an earring on his left ear, holding a sign, End the Israeli Apartheid. So I simply decided to ask him a very basic question. What is an apartheid? He decided to completely ignore it because he didn't have an answer.
What is the point of the sign? Do you not want to answer the question? Do Israeli Arabs and Christians and Muslims not living with Jews peacefully in Israel? Apartheid means they're not. He's not able to answer questions, guys. What? Who?
You.
Who's gonna come?
They'll come for you.
Why?
Because they will.
They're not gonna come for me.
They will.
We are patriots.
They'll come for you.
No, I'm an English
He's saying one day they're gonna come for me.
Peasant.
He's saying, am I a peasant?
Fucking peasant.
Go wash your hair, look at the grease on it.
You're a peasant. No
Why?
way.
Because you disagree with my views.
Because you're EDL. That means you're a peasant. You're a colour and you go away.
Why?
Because you're a fucking
I
peasant.
believe in this country.
You're a peasant.
Why are you here if you don't believe in this country?
Peasant.
You can't answer simple questions, ladies and gentlemen. And this one, he doesn't know what apartheid means, so... But it's okay, apparently one day they're gonna come for me, ladies and gentlemen. One day. Oh, I'll be a martyr. All my virgins are waiting for me, guys.
All my virgins are waiting for me, guys. Apparently I'm a peasant. I'm a peasant, according to the greasy-haired man. It was fascinating calling me a peasant with that greasy hair. He needs to wash his hair. But also, I did say at the end of that moment, because following that, a few seconds later, I said, I completely forgot to tell the idiot that the EDL doesn't exist. To be fair, in the defense of these idiots who say the EDL is here, blah, 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 EDL this, EDL that, they are very much into fictional concepts. Things that don't actually exist. The EDL, Palestine, Pakistan. But all this nonsense is the reason that the political establishment can't touch them. They cannot touch them because they've already embraced a false narrative in the name of the fact that they are on the right side and they are the compassionate side while attacking random people for no reason. So much compassion, guys, so much. And the other one that didn't even know what the path was, they were just standing there like an idiot. This one, I decided to have some fun. There was this woman who works for the NHS, apparently, because she was wearing an NHS uniform. They do that all the time, by the way. They're not supposed to, but when they leave the hospital, they still wear the NHS uniform on the streets and they come to the protests. And she was going around calling everybody, the counter protesters, crazy and lunatic or whatever. Because the political left are politically correct. And if I say someone is crazy, they say that is so politically incorrect. Mental illness is a serious issue. So I decided to use the same line on them. I said, you know, mental illness, you work for the NHS, mental illness is a serious problem. Why are you calling people you don't agree with crazy? And it got interesting.
You hate crazy people.
Yeah.
You called him crazy. Mental health is a very serious issue. What do you seem to be working for the NHS.
You're
Insulting people with mental illness is not good.
Just for later on, we find
Calling you crazy.
Yeah.
This is the NHS, ladies and gentlemen. Calling the taxpayers crazy. Brilliant.
NHS working.
NHS, bye.
Yes, the envy of the world, the National Health Service. Bunch of communists. Anyway, so that lady, I was just having fun with her anyway. It wasn't really a serious encounter. Although I did see in the middle of all that, while I was trying to have a nice debate with some of these greasy people with the smell of BO, it was crazy. There was one lovely gentleman who probably just came from McDonald's, who was standing in the middle of the protest, holding a flag of communist Cuba. I know, completely unhinged. And I simply asked him, do you support communist Cuba? And he was quite proud of it until my stalker came and stopped him from talking to me. In case you didn't notice, there was a woman who kept following me around. Every time I tried to speak to someone, she whispered into their ear saying, don't talk to him, don't talk. Clearly, they're so bad at debating that they need a babysitter telling them not to talk to Tousi TV. I am so terrifying. I am absolutely scary that they wouldn't even want to talk to me. Let's go to the obese communist.
With the Cuban flag. This is brilliant. McDonald's will be proud. Do you support Cuba? Good communism.
And Cuba stands with Palestine.
Oh shit, he's told not to talk to me. Hey woman, that woman's following me around. Every time I try to speak to someone, she goes to them like, don't speak to him. I want to talk to communists. They are lovely.
They don't let me talk to my lovely communists. Yeah, So it's funny because if you're that obese, like unhealthy, like against the NHS obese, I'm not really sure you know how people live in communist Cuba. It's like Yahya Sinwar's wife. I don't know if you guys saw the footage that showed Yahya Sinwar the last few hours of his life in the tunnels with his wife and everybody else. Let's just say she was not a skinny supermodel. While everybody else in Gaza was starving, apparently, she had access to all the food. She didn't lose any weight. I don't know how. It's quite impressive. But they don't really have a gym in the tunnel, so in her defense, she couldn't really exercise. And I'm not really sure about how their marriage works as well, or worked. So that happened, the communist thing, and then you had this weird guy who kept staring at Niak Orbani, the counter protester, or as people now call him, Mr. Banana Man, because he goes to these protests holding a banana at the Islamists. He's a very naughty boy, but it got funny. Watch this.
It's hilarious. The police are still standing there. What?
He's so angry.
Yeah, last comment was that he's so aggressive. Then obviously a few minutes later they tried to attack me and follow me around and tried to grab my phone, and obviously the live stream had to end suddenly. I had to apologize. The following that, last night we did a follow-up report to make sure you guys know I'm still alive. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, I have you guys, the Tousi troopers behind me against the Starmer, or the Starmer stormtroopers, or stormtroopers as they call them now. So, obviously, as I said, over the next few minutes, we're going to get the confirmation of what's happening with Tommy Robinson, because he is on his way back to Angloland, and there have been speculations that the police would be waiting for him at the airport. He's coming back from Spain, and what we are waiting is essentially, I'm basically in touch with the whole team that we have with Tommy. They will be keeping me up to date the moment we get the confirmation whether he has actually been arrested. There's a lot of rumors already on social media. Ignore the rumors. We will confirm that, and I will do a breaking news for you guys on this channel. Let's get some reaction from you lovely Tousi troopers. Super chat from Spaceman, thank you very much, saying shout out to the staring contest champion. Yes, in case you didn't see the whole live stream, definitely go watch it from yesterday, because that man with the sunglasses who was staring at Niak, he did that. I'm pretty sure he did that for about 10 minutes, 5 minutes at least. He kept going. He did not stop. That man is a champion. So until the police said you need to go away. Super chat from Stu saying here's £2. You're no longer a peasant. Yes, winning. We are no longer the plebeians. Yes, against the man who called me a peasant. No, he didn't call me a peasant. He said I'm a peasant. Not sure what accent that was, but I'm a peasant, guys. I tried to be nice. It's not my fault they're obese and greasy. When did you join the EDL? When the EDL ended, I decided to join it. Why not? You only live once, right? Mel says they have no idea what they are supporting. That's why they fail at the first sign of being questioned. The thing is, people used to joke about this, but that absolutely is true. They have no idea. The first few months of these protests, across the world, by the way, in America, in Canada, everywhere, there have been other people, and I think I did that once too on Tousi TV. We went to these protests, and we simply asked them, what river, what sea? Because they kept chanting, from the river to the sea. Just tell me, what river, what sea? They didn't know. Did somebody just say in the live chat, yeah, Shira says, what's wrong with being a peasant? It's a good question, actually. Yeah, what is the discrimination against peasants? Leave the peasants alone. Otherwise, we'll do another revolt. Yeah, peasant and proud. Come on, guys, own it. You know, the plebs in the Roman Empire, they were proud. Yeah. They paid their taxes. Super chat from Nina saying, "Hi, my love. With nurses like her, no wonder the NHS are in a mess, spending time demonstrating than looking after the sick. Love the guy with the banana." Yeah, that's Niak Korbani, the Iranian counter-protest, good friend of mine. Savage Panda says, "This dude needs to be on the main stage on the 26th of October for the banana dance." I thought you meant me, because I was like, obviously I'm going to be on stage. I'm going to make a speech. Yeah, he means Niak Orbani. Yeah, Niak also did make a speech, I think, the first rally that we did with Tommy. I'm pretty sure Niak did come on the stage. I'll talk to the team. It'll be good to get him back on the stage with his banana. Barry, that last numpty who called you a peasant, not peasant apparently, is hilarious. What does he think he is, royalty? I know, we're all peasants, get used to it. I love how those idiots don't even look up the info on what BS they are spouting. At least the guy who was just standing there, you know, the ginger one with the earring on his left ear, standing there with a sign, the Israeli apartheid or whatever, at least he didn't try to respond, like to give the wrong answer. He just took a vow of silence. So it's probably best to just not talk, just stand there like a tree. Gail says, "Tousi, you were getting on like a pheasant the way you were flapping. Do stay safe." I hope that's a compliment. Coco Foco says Cuba has electrical problems because this dude made dinner in the oven. By the way, you look at Oscar Isaac and maybe go as Moon Knight next time. Ooh, is that a compliment? Yeah. I just because we're brown doesn't mean. What else do we have from you guys? There's a number of comments about Cuba. Yeah, 10 million, no power in Cuba. Yep, because the guy used the oven. That's oh. John says, "My best mate, Chris P. Bacon, wants to become a Muslim. Do you think they'll accept him?" Chris P. Bacon. I am stealing this name. That is so good. Kevin says, "Is Tommy Robinson home? I've seen a video saying he will probably be arrested today." So Tommy is currently on the plane with the rest of our team. I was supposed to be with him. I was supposed to go to where he was a few days ago and get on the same plane to come back to the UK. Unfortunately, I couldn't go because I have my own security problems. Even yesterday, going to central London was a big mistake and big risk, obviously, as you guys saw what happened to me. But yeah, I was supposed to be there, but he's currently on the plane. I think it might have landed now, I don't know. But they are expecting the police potentially to arrest him as he arrives. But I'm waiting for the confirmation from the people, from the rest of the team who are with him. There are rumors on social media. For now, ignore it. Because we don't actually have the full confirmation, but I'm just gonna get in touch with everyone to see if we will hear this. We don't have the. I'm just waiting for them. Don't worry, guys. Although Nick Lowles from Hope Not Hate, the far left Antifa style organization, is very excited. He posted 2 hours ago, "Tommy Robinson is heading back to the UK today. He expects to be arrested on his return. Hope Not Hate expect him to be arrested on his return. We will see very soon if that happens." So Nick from Hate Not Hope, as I call them, is creaming his pants, guys, as we speak. What else do we have? Super chat from Barbara saying, "Love the shout out for you and our freedom fighters on Patrick the Patriot." Oh yeah, there were a number of other people as well doing live streams at the same time. John says, "See you all on the 26th. All the best from Glasgow." Love Glasgow. Tousi army summoned for freeing the UK. See, you say these things and then the police are going to come and arrest me for doing an uprising. For the record, there is no army. We have Tousi troopers, which sounds like we have an army, but it's mostly BB guns. What's going on here? Maya, it is time you start being honest and telling citizens that they need to either take a stand or flee to America for a final step. Free to America? Or flee to America? Why are we fleeing to America? What? Okay, what? I have to be honest. Tell the citizens they need to take. I'm not a political figure. I am not a political activist or in politics. I am a news channel. I cannot tell people what to do. Don't even listen to me. Unless I tell you to subscribe to the channel, then definitely do that. But no, I'm not a political leader yet. So don't listen to me. If I tell you to do an uprising, don't do it. And I don't know why we're going to America. Should we go to America? I mean, I'm willing to go to America to bring it back to the British Empire. Probably not. I don't think I can trust the civil servants in Westminster to run anything, let alone America as a colony. Leave America alone, guys. Super chat from Aaron. Someone call my name. I used to be Sparky. Have you started drinking already, Aaron? Philip says, how has Nick Lolls not been arrested for his hate tweets that incited violence? He literally also posted misinformation about Islamic women getting a acid attacked or whatever. James is spamming the live chat, posting the same comment. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, James, this is a final warning. Spamming will get you banned. This is free speech. You can say whatever you want on this channel, but if you spam the same thing, you will get banned. So final warning, if I see one more same copy and paste comment, which is a rumor, by the way, James says Tommy has been held on remand coming into the UK. That is not correct. We will get the confirmation. I'm in touch with Tommy and the rest of the team in the group chat. They will let me know the moment it happens. It could easily happen within the next few minutes or hour or so. But yeah, we don't have that yet. So stop spamming. You could spread rumor if you want. Free speech, do whatever you want, but just don't spam. Hafiz says, great seeing you yesterday. I am the guy with the cap. I know you. And Glass says, you're a true hero. Keep it a good work. Yes, good seeing you, mate. Thank you for the shout out as well. Has James stopped now? I hope so. Yes, he stopped. Thank you, James. Thank you for listening. Yeah, good. No worry. Yeah, I will keep you guys posted at the moment we get the confirmation from Tommy. Because the thing is, I've told others who are with Tommy, because I have a feeling if he does get arrested, they're going to take his phone away. So that's why they're going to get in touch with me. So I will let you guys know. This person who was also in the live chat last night or earlier today, I can't remember what this person said, but now it says free Burkina Faso from the French thugs. To be fair, I'm kind of, when it comes to French colonies, yeah, let them go. That's my position. Herr Dahmer trying to prove the West isn't a whites-only club because, number one, Middle East oil, money, or George Soros, Klaus Schwab, WEF, or colonial guilt, masochism. Ooh, is it like a multiple choice? If I have to pick, it's technically many factors together. They go hand in hand. But the reason, for example, if you go with number two, that people like Keir Starmer and people like him, who are doing what they do, anti-Western, anti-white, anti-English policies, whatever, in politics. If they end up doing it because of the globalist influence onto British politics, it still goes back to number three: self-guilt, white guilt, anti-Western tendencies because of the education system and everything else. So it all starts from number three and it goes back to 2 and 1 and other points as well. Then someone said number 4, just plain evil. Just plain evil. That's easier because if you just call someone evil, you don't have to actually think why they do what they do. It's like when the left says you're far right. Just make it easier, guys. Everyone's evil. All right, what else we have? We other True Patriot says, did you hear the song, Maya? Oh no, I keep forgetting. So I'm gonna open a tab on my. I'm guessing it's on YouTube as well, right? Is it on your channel? I'm guessing, right? Also, are you live right now? What's this? Oh, what's something about Jesus? Sorry, I just clicked on the channel. There's a live stream going on over there as well. I'll check it out. Thank you. And it's a song apparently I've been mentioned. Nancy from Canada says, Maya, did you hear about Hamas saying they refuse to release the hostages? It doesn't sound like they want peace after all. Surprised? Nope. Yeah, why would they release the hostages? It's not in their interest. It will be a terrible mistake for the Islamists to do that. That's the only leverage that the evil bastards have. Because if they release the hostages, if they had 6 months ago, it would have been more difficult for Netanyahu's government to continue. Because they would have said, hey, we've freed the hostages, it's done. And then if Netanyahu continued to attack, it would have been bad PR. But now it's too late. They can't, I mean, they should release the hostages. Morally, they should release the hostages. But from their perspective, they really shouldn't. It's a terrible mistake for them because they got nothing else left. The infrastructure is down. There's only a few of them left anyway. But it's not surprising, basically. Stu says, stop calling it the Tousi army or he will get rumbled like Dumbledore did. Yes, the Tousi troopers. Get used to it. Or Tousi tribe. Anthony says, love your work, but I'm sure most folks need a proof of life for Bamban. You stay safe. Yeah, but to be fair, since we moved to this new place, Bamban has not been on. Bamban is, no, I have evidence, ladies and gentlemen. In case you don't know, after 2 years, Maya Tousi has finally been freed from the Instagram jail. I'm back on Instagram. It's Maya_Tousi. There are a couple of other fake Maya Tousi accounts. Ignore them. It's Maya_Tousi. If you go on that, there are Bamban photos. I post a lot of behind the scenes stories as well. If you want to see the behind the scenes of what we do. I don't usually use the Instagram for food pictures or selfies like that, but mostly behind the scenes and everything else that I do. So if you want to check to see if Bamban's alive, the best way you can do it is to follow me on Instagram. Hard to watch Orwell's home county become Big Brother 1984 novel was a warning, not a blueprint. But it's turned out to be a blueprint. It's a manifesto now for the authoritarians. From the to the Red Sea, Israel is terror-free. That's not a bad one. Well done. As I said, we are waiting over the next few minutes to get confirmation on what's happening with Tommy Robinson. We will keep you guys posted if he gets arrested. We are kind of expecting a potential arrest, but we don't know. So don't listen to the rumors just yet. We will keep you guys posted over the next few minutes or hour or so. So subscribe to the channel and don't forget, click on the notification bell next to subscribe, but click on all. Most people click on personalized, then they don't get notified. Click on all and hopefully stay tuned. I'm Maya Tousi and we are the media.